Hi, welcome to King Motors. You've clicked the link to our 2016 BMW 330e M-Sport. It's a gorgeous car, gorgeous colour combination in my opinion. Estoril blue is the best colour you can get on them. I really love the M-Sport body kit, M-Sport interior, all that kind of stuff. So I'm a fan. I'm going to take you out for a spin in it now, and I'm going to drive it around sort of in different places. I'm going to try and drive it through like congestion and stuff, just to show you what it's about, what it really does. And other than that, we'll have a link in the description should you find a video on YouTube or something where it'll take you directly to the ad, give you all the specific details and whatnot. While you're there, don't forget to like and subscribe. And finally, I'm just going to put the price here as to what you can finance the car for from through us should you choose to. So here we are out driving the 330 M-Sport, and all the obvious stuff. You're always struck by the quietness of these things initially. It's kind of spooky, but the quietness means you're running on the motor. So we can see now that the engine is not running here on the rev counter. But for driving around, we're in its natural habitat now. Like, this is the perfect place. We're heading into Terranure Village, all stop-start traffic, all that kind of stuff. It's perfect for it because the torque from the electric motor is just so instant and so smooth and wafty, but it's silent. And it's lovely. This is what these things are made for. This will sit in traffic all day long, every day, giving you easily diesel economy without any of the diesel drawbacks. It's got no DPF filter. It's got no sort of diesel turbos or no injectors and all that kind of troublesome stuff on diesels. It just isn't here on this because nothing is running. It's just a little electric motor pushing you along. So it makes them really, really cool. But what that actually also does, it creates this real duality in the car. So you've got this really elastic type of machine, because when I put it into sport mode, and I'll just show you now, we've got several different driving modes for the car, all the way up to Sport Plus. But once it's in Sport Plus or Sport, you get both the motor and the engine working in tandem to create power as opposed to economy. And then the car becomes crazy. Like, they're just like the performance is stuff you just couldn't have had years ago. It's 252 brake horsepower, but it's over 500 Newton meters of torque. And that's the figure. That's the one we should be all focusing on with this hybrid stuff. And in the electric age, horsepower is going to go the way of the Indian, so to speak. It will be old fashioned. The torque just gives this instant pull and push. Then you mate that to the fact that BMW are in partnership with ZF to create this 8-speed gearbox. And that gearbox in and of itself is a work of art. Anything it's in, it's perfect. The ratios are perfect. You're always, always, always in the correct gear. So whether you want economy, you're in the correct gear, or you want performance, you just press the throttle and there's no feeling of kick down or anything. It's just this instant push. And it's this stuff is incredible. I'm a massive fan. Then you move on to 3 Series generally. BMW, if we're honest, they had a few faux pas back in the 2000s with the 6 Series and the 7 Series. They were really ugly. But the one thing they never got wrong was the 3 Series, because that's the car. Their bread and butter is the 3 Series. And the 3 Series is always beautiful. And this car is no exception. It's stunning to look at. And BMW are sort of the champions of putting detail everywhere. You know, little bits here and there on the body just to make it slightly different, but it's enough that you notice. And I love it. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. The interior of this, again, is just jam-packed with that kind of stuff. So we've everything, like all the aluminium, it's all sort of bezeled, it's polished aluminium, you know, and it's everywhere, and it's real aluminium. The end of the gear changes here, that's aluminium. Onto the steering wheel, aluminium, little M badges sort of placed everywhere. I just love this kind of stuff. Love the detail in it. This particular car, to me, I know it won't be everyone's cup of tea, but I absolutely love this. I love the red interior. Anecdotally, years ago, I had a grey BMW M3 E46 with this interior, and it cost like $4 grand more. Like, it was really highly sought after, the sort of red oxblood trim. So I personally love it. I think it's gorgeous. It's a really nice combination, and it just adds to the specialness, if you ask me. You're in something different. You know you're in something different, and it's beautiful. Other than that, we've all the usual spec and stuff, you know, so we've sat nav and phone connectivity and all that kind of malark, but just a really functional drive around the city car. As we sat here, I pulled up with 12% battery. I'm driving off with 12% battery, so super efficient, mega efficient. That'll kind of be my closing line on the car. We leave the car alone from here. I'll just move on to us. We were one of the very first ever second-hand dealers to be SIMI. And now we're an AA approved dealer, which to us is a massive boon. That's the feather in our cap. The AA are very, very brand protective, so they don't just allow anyone to be a representative for them. So I feel like that kind of speaks volumes about the type of business we are and the type of people we are, what we're doing. So, I think it speaks well for us. Other than that, it also allows us to give up to 2 years of warranty, nationwide warranty. So should you break down in Donegal, Cork, Kerry, whatever, and we do a lot of business in those places, you're repaired there, you're loaned a car, all that kind of stuff, so they get you going. And the product is good. There are a few different options for warranty in the Irish market. They wouldn't be the best. They'd be Mickey Mouse would be the nicest way to say it. So the AA one is the best because they don't want their own reputation tarnished. So it's very good. So that's it really. I'm going to wrap the video up there, and I just want to say thanks for watching us. We do appreciate you taking the time to do it, and hopefully it kind of showed you who we are and what the car is like in reality, and just some of the nice things about it, some of the nice touches about it that make it kind of something you'd want, more than a Yaris, say, for argument's sake. It's an enthusiast car. And I'm an enthusiast and I like it very much. Other than that, anyway, we'll leave it there, and I just want to say thanks for watching, and hopefully we get to see you soon.